Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just here to test that thing. I went back and looked at the wheels, and I found the wheels that I had on my truck when I was 16. Anyways, I had adjusted the handling on this, and I want to test it to see how it's gonna be, because I don't know if I did things right. Do I got enough gas? I do not have enough gas. We're gonna fix that real. Ah, hell, we'll go get gas. I was gonna change the engine sound, but I opened up the hood and it's a straight 6, where my truck had a V8 in it out of a '69 Cougar. I wish I could throw that in this. So the brakes are better. Now, I was driving it around earlier. It had a tendency to roll over. Looks like it might still. Yeah, looks like it might. Yeah, those are about my brakes that I had. Or brake, I should say. I never did fix it. It only had one fucking brake. Oh, shit. God, those are some really wicked memories to have. I know, I'm sorry. But okay, my truck, okay, my camper special did that. But I might have to do the suspension. Work on the suspension for it. But it's sitting right. I might have to stiffen it up. I'm gonna pull out in front of you. Looks like it still has a tendency to want to roll. Oh, Jesus. Damn. Oh, sorry. I mean, it's not going to be for racing or anything. I do want to kind of be safe with it, you know? This... actually, because I had a custom cab, but I also had what was called a camper special. It had a really fucking heavy duty rear end in it, and the only thing is, it didn't, when I went to stop it didn't do that. It was when I hit a bump. That rear end would bounce like a motherfucker. Oh god, man, I'm having too many memories flash back to me right now. I couldn't even I tried one time to the gas tank's right there, but I tried one time drive down the road with the tailgate down, and it since I hit a bump, that thing slammed shut so hard. Oh my god. Oh, that rear end was so heavy duty. So heavy duty. But I like the custom cab. That was the one that had the engine out of a 69 Cougar? Yeah, I think it's 69 Cougar. And I think the rear end out of it too. That thing would smoke both those tires. I don't know what they did in that rear end, but oh my god, it was crazy. So what would I mean, it's got a little too much roll to it. I'm not gonna lie, that roll is like what my cab did, because the cab mounts were rusted away. They were gone. They were completely gone. And one time I turned a corner. It was just me in the truck. I turned a corner. I didn't turn it hard or anything, but the cab rolled to the right and it came back down, and I had no steering because it snapped the steering rod. It snapped the steering rod, and when we took it off, we noticed that it had been welded before, so it had done it before in the same spot. And so my dad helped me to make makeshift cab mounts for it. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, the memories. The memories. I should have been dead in that truck many a times, as dangerous as it was to drive. The one time we had, what were they called? Cherry poppers, because it had dual exhaust. And I think they're called cherry poppers. And so I bought some, put that on it, made it sound, which I thought was cool. But I'm driving down the road one day with a buddy of mine. I must not have put one of them on. I'm starting to cry thinking about it. But one of them popped off, and the tip of it, you know, as you're going forward, right, it popped at the where it connected to the exhaust, right, it came off and hit, because as I'm going forward, jammed the rear end of it up into the floor. And my buddy, his head bounced off the oh God, his head literally bounced off the fucking ceiling, and he came back. We were like, what the fuck was that? I immediately stopped the truck, looked underneath, and there's my cherry popper sticking up through the floor, and I had bucket seats in it, and it broke one seat, the one side of it. Oh my God, it hit right on her. I'm fucking crying. Oh my God. Oh, another thing with it. I was racing one day, right? I was racing, what the fuck was it? I was racing some pretty, so I can't remember what type of car I was racing. I think it was a Camaro. I'm not sure. I don't really remember. And no, it was another truck. It was another truck. And I was winning, but you know, I had it was a manual, but I had you know, I put it down in low. It was you know, to put it up, you know, into gear and stuff like that. But all of a sudden, there was nothing there. I mean, there was nothing. I couldn't go or anything, and so I coasted to wherever. I can't remember. It was in this one town, and I coasted, pulled over the side. Like, oh, what the hell happened to this thing? They had a pair of vice grips for the linkage for the shifter hooked to the transmission. They had a pair of vice grips. It was bolted in, and it was vice gripped onto the thing, and that was my shifter. Oh my God! So all I did was untighten the vice grip, hooked it back on, snapped it on, and off we went. Never did change that either. Oh my God. Oh my God, the fucking times in that truck was so great. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna have to stiffen up that suspension a little bit. Just a little bit, because that's a little ridiculous. Yeah, so if I stiffen that, I'm gonna have to look on that website again that for the handling. Oh Jesus, I got the brakes down. I got the brakes down where I want them. Oh my God, man. Oh Jesus, I'm having a good time remembering that shit. I'm having a good time remembering that shit. Anyways, I just wanted to test this out. We'll see if we get that suspension right. Y'all stay safe.